polishing these forks are the 76, 750. These forks have a lot of oxidation on them. They're not real bad, but they've been sitting outside for a few years. So to take it off, I'm going to use Scotch-Brite, that way I don't put sand scratches into it. But you can also use chemicals like toilet bowl cleaner and just let them soak for like 4 hours and pull them out, because it will actually eat into the aluminum. If you just put it in for 4 hours, it will just start eating into the oxidation. It won't get into the aluminum yet, so you just want to be sure to pull them out. But I just go ahead and use Scotch-Brite. If it's real bad, then I'll use like 800 grit sandpaper and work my way back up to 2000 grit. And that will make sure that there's no sand scratches in it, because once you start polishing, you can't really get sand scratches out, so you want to go ahead and get them out before then. So I'm going to go ahead and start using a Scotch-Brite to sand off all the oxidation. Alright, that took about 20 minutes, probably took you guys like 30 seconds, but whenever you're, sanding it, you want to just keep going in one direction, because when you polish, if you have any scratches, if they're going different directions, then they're really going to show, but if they're just going one direction on it, then if you polish that direction, you won't be able to tell that you have any scratches in it. You can already start telling the difference just between scuffing it up with a Scotch-Brite versus what it looked like before. It's all just like one continuous color, and it already starting to have a shine to it, and the other is pretty dull, and it can't really tell on the camera, but has quite a bit of corrosion across of it, and all the real dark spots, it's heavy corrosion, and it takes a lot to sand out, but you just keep sanding, it will eventually come out. So now I'm going to go ahead and start polishing. Whenever I polish, I start out with the white compound, and then I usually go the opposite direction of it rotating first. That cuts more. And then once you've done that, then you can go with the direction it's rotating, which I'll show it on camera, but that will allow it to shine up better. And then I'll go back over with the red and do the same thing. And then usually it's shining pretty good. And after that, you can put a coating over it, just to make sure that the polish lasts longer, but I usually don't really worry about it. But I'll go ahead and start doing that. Alright, first I'm going to start out with white. I usually like to keep separate wheels for the compounds because they cut differently. So I have one wheel and I only use the white compound on it, and the other wheel I use the red. And the wheels with the compounds on like $5. So this is actually pretty cheap to do, but let's go ahead and put them on. Once you get a good amount on there, I'll usually go the opposite direction of the drill spinning. And the reason I use an electric drill while doing it is any of the pneumatic, like angle grinders or just die grinders, they use a lot of air doing it, and I don't really like the air compressor running that long. And also, you really want to do it at slow speeds. It really doesn't have to go that fast for it to start polishing it. So the drill's perfect, and you just pretty much run it at a slow speed and do it. So I'll go ahead and start doing that. Every once in a while when you're polishing, you're going to have to stop, and you can buy a rake. It's almost just like a wire brush, and you just run the drill and then you rake the polishing wheel. As a polishing wheel, it will build up the compound on it, and all the cotton will get stuck together. You really don't want that. I don't have a rake with me. I'm just using little scraper, and I just run the drill. And scrape it back and forth. All it's doing is just breaking up all the pieces of cotton so that they're, I don't know, all fluffy, and keeps it polishing good. But that's just something to keep in mind. Alright, now I'm gonna wipe everything down with acetone to get all the excess like polishing compound off, and then I'll go back over with the red compound and it should bring out the shine more. Alright, this is how it looks after one pass with the white compound. You already see it's pretty shiny. You see reflection in it. That side's really dull and corroded. Now I'm gonna move on to the red compound and go over it one pass and look how it looks after that. Alright, that's the difference of them. Came out really good. The finish quality isn't great. You can still see some scratches, but if you want to start out with some sandpaper and wet sand out to 2000 grit, then you wouldn't see any scratches in there. Because that's what I did on the side covers of my motor, and there's no scratches in it, but if you look up real close, you can see some scratches in it. But overall, it's really good. Now I'll go ahead and do the other one and I'll be done. Alright, just got done with the other side. Took about 45 minutes beginning to end. So I guess if you wanted to polish forks all the way beginning to end, it's going to take about an hour and a half, which really isn't that bad compared to how long it can take to wet sand it. Alright, so the total cost of everything was about $8. came out pretty good. You guys like the video, go ahead and give it a like to watch more, go ahead and subscribe.